The Falmouth Jewish Congregation held a book talk recently with the author of a meticulously researched historical volume called Palestine, 1936. That's when a 3-year Arab revolt began against Jewish settlers and the British Mandate Authority governing the area at the time. The echoes of history resonate heavily in the troubled region. Author Oren Kessler offered a reading and some perspectives to an extensive audience over Zoom.
A certain grim but familiar pattern typifies reports from the Holy Land. Palestinians, despairing over their thwarted national hopes, wage acts of protest, boycott, sabotage, and violence. All around them, Jewish settlements inexorably expand. Islamic hardliners sabotage peace talks, executing suspected collaborators and moderates. Occupation forces launch an aggressive crackdown, demolishing homes, erecting a separation wall, and drawing censure for rights abuses. The world power with the greatest clout over the warring sides pushes a partition plan, even while seeming to doubt its viability. Jewish factions are split. One is ready to give up part of the land of Israel for peace. Another demands the entire ancient patrimony, by force of arms if needed. Further bloodletting appears inevitable. These could be this morning's news alerts, or headlines from the Second Intifada of the early 2000s, the earlier First Intifada, or any number of clashes over the 3/4 of a century since the Jewish state's creation in 1948. Instead, this is an earlier story of Palestine's first Arab rebellion, a seminal 3-year uprising a decade before Israel's birth that cast the mold for the Jewish and Arab encounter ever since. That's how the book begins. I think a lot of readers have been struck. I was certainly struck in the research and the writing of this book, just how much the events, the conflicts, the fears, the hopes of that period echo those of today. And this is, of course, 10 years before there was a state of Israel. And so I think, I think it's quite uncanny how history has a way of repeating itself.